Hey everyone, Kelly Kellner here, host and executive producer of GameChangerz. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to week 11 of college football. Week number 10 was amazing. The results we created, the money that we took out of the pockets of the bookmakers, and the local casinos has been phenomenal, and one of those men responsible for that, Joe D'Amico, live from Las Vegas. Joe D'Amico, I have a question to ask you. Is it true that you were responsible for introducing Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian? We've seen them smooching in New York City. Did you seriously make that intro?
I take the fifth on that, like every other Sicilian that's ever been asked a question on the air. I plead the fifth, Kelly. But I am excited about this week. And Kelly, this is a great time of year for sports bettors, sports fans alike, and anybody out there following the three-headed bookie-killing monster over at GameChangerz. Me, personally, Kelly, I contribute to 4 sports right now. College and pro football, college and pro basketball. I am on the leaderboards of all 4. Number 1 in the world in NBA, 14-3-1. I only put out 1 college basketball game. I know it's a football show. 1 college basketball game, a big winner, 1-0. I am on the leaderboards of college and pro football, kicking ass and taking names, and this will be my best weekend yet, Kelly.
I love it. I love it. I'm going to do a sick brag here as well myself. My NHL has been on fire. I posted on GameChangerz. If you don't believe it, go see it because results matter. We say this all the time. We play what we say. I've been putting out in my daily packages some round robin. So I'm taking puck lines in NHL hockey, which are giving you some very, very big plus money, anywhere from plus 190 to plus 205. I'm getting on some games that are slight favorites and just some great spots. Worked out really well on Saturday. I had 4 puck lines and I had 1 dog that was plus 170. 5-0 on a 5x3 round robin. I put $50 away. So a $550 bet got me back $20,000. That was really nice, and it's great when those hit. I've been going 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, pretty much every day. So let's get into talking about college football, because we've got some great spots, and I know New York Pele later on the show has some dogs, so we sprinkle some money line money in. But straight up betting, straight up Paula Abdul style, straight up now tell me about Game 1 Boston College +2 at Georgia Tech. You lean into the dog here, my friend?
Well, Kelly, sports fans, Boston College stats this season, they're a bit skewed. Their team leader, Phil Jerkovich, missed most of September and all of October, but the quarterback returned last week to spark the Eagles to a 17-3 win and cover over the Hokies. He's back and will star in his own highlight reel here, Kelly, against the Yellow Jackets' very weak defense. My friends, Georgia Tech possesses some of the college football's ugliest stats defensively. When they have the ball, they must line up against one of the nation's toughest stop units. BC allows a mere 18.8 points per game. Tech is riding a 3-game straight-up slide, 1-4 the last 5 overall, both straight up and against the spread. Between Jerkovich and the ferocious and frustrating Boston College defense, I like the Eagles outright here, but I will take the 2 points here with a BC team that's 20-9 ATS. The last 29 is a road dog. 25, 12-1 ATS, the last 38 in conference play. The Eagles soar. I do like them on the money line, Kelly, but I'll always take a couple of points for myself and my followers out there to get that edge.
Gotta love the betting edge. That's what we're here to give you all the time. And betting edge comes not only from the free picks and the free plays that we're putting out, like we put out in these shows. You can get yourself 5 free plays from us every week, but the big games, the big money, and the big results come from our premium picks and our premium packages. So I encourage you all to go check out Joe's package. And I don't mean that in the inappropriate way. Check out Joe's premium paid picks at GameChangerz.ca. It is a fantastic deal. It is great value. And I'll tell you what, you can make enough money playing our free plays to afford the very, very affordable $49 or the season-long package or the weekly packages, the monthly packages. There's great value at GameChangerz.ca, and there's great value in the game coming up, the second game that Joe has for us. Now, this was, I feel like, Joe, like you're looking over my shoulder in the test in physics class, because you and I basically, when we send our little memo around, came across with the same game. So I switched to a different game, a little more of a premium game, but you and I are both on the side of East Carolina +5.5 at Memphis. Tell me why you like that game so much, and I'll tell you why I agree with you.
Kelly, at the beginning of the week, I do my due diligence, but at the beginning of the week, I circle some games when I look at the opening numbers, and then I do my due diligence. Some of those games, they stay whole, they stay strong, I keep them, some I throw them out. This game I loved right away. Yep. I love it even more after I did my due diligence. My friends, the Pirates on both sides of the line of scrimmage are playing some great football, resulting in 5 consecutive covers for us bettors. Now, guys, I'm not looking to take away anything from the Tigers. This is a team that's 4-1 at the Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium. Their only home loss coming at the hands of the undefeated Roadrunners. But in all honesty, Memphis will be able to throw the ball here. But, and I like a big but. You mentioned Kim Kardashian. Talk about a big butt. I love a big butt, Kelly. That's all they're going to be able to do, okay? They can't run the ball at all. ECU much more well-balanced offensively. They've got a 2,000-plus yard passer and a running back approaching 1,000 yards rushing. Together, Allers and Mitchell, the quarterback-running back tandem, guys, they're going to keep the Memphis honest and backpedaling this whole game. Being that they can and will run the ball with authority, the Pirates will control the clock and the tempo here. They're 11-2 ATS the last 13 meetings in this series, 7-0 ATS the last 7 in conference play, 8-2 the last 10 as a road dog. Take the points and take your bookmakers' money. And I too like them, just like the last game. Sprinkle a little bit of money on the money line. I never use this word, Kelly. It's maybe 6 letters, but it's a 4-letter word to me. Parlay. I don't like the word, guys. I'm a meat and potatoes guy, but I wouldn't mind if you threw a few bucks on the money line, both on my BC Eagles, my ECU Pirates. It wins. It'll win big. Not a ton of money, a little bit. You'll take your lady or your guy or whatever out for a nice dinner, maybe buy some early Christmas presents. Kelly, both of those games are winners. Tell me why you like this game.
I like this game too. I think the line is off on this game. I've been liking the way Eastern Carolina's been playing. There's a lot of momentum. We've had them in a couple of premium picks, and I like when you're on a team that is consistently delivering and playing up to the expectation levels of the handicappers, looking at the matchups, looking at the way the offense is running and defense is controlling against their opponents. I just see great value. I see great opportunity in a team where you're taking plus 5.5 points. Now, again, different strategies. You're a straight up Paula Abdul, straight up player. I like to take a situation where I'm looking at some plus money and I'll plug it into a 5x3 round robin, because then I'm playing the 10 different 3-team combinations. So I got 10 wagers plus the 5-teamer. The reason I like it is, listen, going 5 out of 5 is outstanding. And I know you play less games, but I'm a degenerate. So I got to have a lot of action. I want to get a morning game, afternoon, evening game. I'll play some Japanese under 16 ladies football league if it was playing, because it's in the middle of the night. But I'm telling you that by playing that strategy, and when I'm doing this in baseball and I'm doing this in hockey, and you get a -1.5 plus 200, Vegas Golden Knights at home against Arizona. You know, you get these kind of matchups where you get a good team, or you get two teams that are just going in different directions. In hockey, a great example was the New York Rangers. They got their asses kicked in Edmonton. They were up 4-1. They end up losing 6-5. They come into Calgary the next night, Saturday night, the night I hit my 5x3 round robin. The Flames were -115. I was able to get them -1.5 goals plus 205. Well, they ended up destroying them 6-0. My partner, Doug Wilson, took me to the game. It was great to be there because I was looking at Able, because that was the last game on the board. I could actually cover on the other side. So as Calgary was up 3-0, 4-0, I could actually bet the live in-game over to ensure and take the risk out of my bet. And I ended up middling. I ended up covering. It ended up being a beautiful day. We're here to give you betting strategies. We're here to giving you some insights on how that those of us, we've got over 100 years of betting experience on this panel, on this team, on this show. That's what we're here to do. Joe, let me manage our time a little bit here. We're going to take a quick 15-second break. I'm going to be back with New York Pele, and man, oh man, have I got some stuff to talk about him. Joe D'Amico, thank you. We'll be back in 15 seconds.
The best bets are not on Wall Street.
GameChangerz.ca, the ultimate source for sports betting information.
Well, not only the ultimate source for sports betting information, but the ultimate source on everything you want to need and know to be the man, to be on top of your game and live life large. And speaking of which, living life large to his best life's experience, New York Pele coming into us. Pele, I got to tell you a couple of things that I love about you. Number one, happy birthday. That was a couple of days ago on November 9th. You look fantastic. Honest to God. You're the most popular guy in the seniors home, I hear. I hear the ladies are all over knocking at your door. You had a hell of a week last week, and I got to thank you, because I like to play all of our plays because I have so much respect for you and so much respect for Joe D'Amico. So what I did is I played all of our games and I packed them up together. But I just want to tell the fans here, you hear us talking, you hear us bragging about that, and results matter. There's no bullshit here. You go look. You can watch every last show that we've done, every video for the last 3 years. There's no bullshit. Here, Purdue last week, straight up winner. Colorado, plus 11, winner. Illinois, plus 14.5 points, straight up winner. Arizona, winner. I hit it. I hit it hard, and that actually took me into Sunday where I crushed the 20K round-robin parlay. My sports betting account is going through the roof. Thank you to my friends at Sports Interaction. Thank you for the quick turnaround on the payment. I really appreciate that. I won't tell you what we're going to spend the money on, because I can tell you it is my birthday coming up next week. Next Wednesday, we're going actually Tuesday night. I don't know if those of you who follow me on social media see it, but I like to dabble a little bit in the wrestling business. So I may be managing the Tag Team Champions at the Back Alley nightclub at a VIP party. So if you're in Calgary, send me a message for a personal invite. But I want you to send me a message, Mr. New York Pele, about the Rutgers at Indiana game. Plus 7, man, that money line's got to be looking juicy on that one if that's the way we're going to play it.
I mean, Rutgers, they're 4-5. They're one game away from bowl eligibility. Indiana is 2-7. They were in the top 10 to start the year. They stink. Their coaching is poor. Everything is poor. I have no idea why the lines makers made this game 7. I would have made this game pick. So you take Rutgers. This is one of my strongest games, and this is a Big Ten game. And the 2 big games that I had last week were Purdue and Illinois. They're both Big Ten games. The Purdue game was my Big Ten game of the year. But Rutgers plus 7 with their defense, with enough offense, they're going to win. And the money line, you're going to get plus 260, maybe even 280. I would sprinkle some on that.
Now, before you were married, is it true that they did call you Big Ten back in the day when you were a younger man?
Yeah.
Okay, we won't say why, and we won't ask you to stand up and measure you on screen, on camera. You are a beautiful son of a bitch. I love you, New York Pele. That is a great play. I like it. I'm hooking that game up. I really like that game. Second game, you got Penn State, Michigan. Not a big line on this one, plus 1.5 for Penn State. Tell me, give me your analysis of that game.
Again, Penn State should be a 3-point favorite here, maybe 4. Michigan, they lost to Michigan State 2 weeks ago. I don't like Michigan. I don't like their team. Penn State will win this game handily at home. When I say handily, it means 7 points, 10 points, 13 points. They will win the game. You can bet the money line. You can take the 1.5. It doesn't make any difference. Penn State's winning this game.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, well, we got some great games coming up. I want everybody to check out New York Pele's package. Also want to just stick brag off of the other league here. College basketball started a couple of days ago. Swept the first night, split the games the second night. We're going into, we shoot these shows on Thursday, everybody. So there's some great plays up there. Highly encourage you. Pele for years and years. This is why I love this guy. He has consistently found lines in college basketball, college football that are simply wrong. And in college basketball, where you're getting 30, 40 games in a night, they can't hit it every time. And if you're doing your research or you're following people that give you the best sports information, that don't just go, oh yeah, well, this makes sense or that makes sense, but do this for a living, where it's woven into the texture of their spirit and their soul, like I know it is with you, Pele. These are the kind of things that players should be following, should be doing, as I say. Don't risk it. Play our 3 plays, make a few money, and buy the premium package. That's what I got. But speaking of a premium package, let's bring Joe D'Amico back in. I'm going to give you guys my quick analysis for a game that I'm playing this weekend. And Joe D'Amico, I'm flying in to have dinner with you on Saturday night. So we'll probably be watching a couple of these games together. We're going to have a little pre-celebration birthday dinner for me. It should be fun. I think we're going to head into Caesars, maybe Old Homestead Restaurant. You know, they've got a shaped tray for the caviar. I love caviar. I know you're a bit of an old school guy, but man, oh man, I love some caviar. I'm going to be paying for it with winnings from these games. I like TCU plus 13 in Oklahoma State this weekend. Now, last weekend, Joe, you and I were both on a game. It was the only game I lost, and I still can't believe that that TCU played up to the level that they did. Baylor started great last weekend. We had them minus 6.5. That was the only game that we didn't hit. TCU, I was very, very impressed with their play. They took, and we were on the phone. I said, Jesus, Baylor's up 7-0. Great start. They're looking really great. TCU took control of that game, and they dominated right from start to finish from the rest of the game. We were only ahead for the of it. But TCU 13, that was way too high. Coming on momentum, beating them last week. Again, as you reference, TCU, they're a 4-5 team. To get that bowl eligibility, you've got to win 5 or 6 games. They are going to be highly motivated to do this. So I think that you're going to see them. I'm not saying that this is a great game that I love on the money line, but 13 points is too many points with a team coming into this game. Don't get me wrong. Oklahoma State, one hell of a team. TCU, handicapping emotion in college sports is an art form, and I think the momentum that they got coming into this game is going to be strong. I really love TCU plus 13, so take the points on that. New York, Pele, thank you, my friend. Wishing you, again, a belated happy birthday. Joe D'Amico, I am going to let you buy me some shots, maybe a few lemon drops, a few Sicilian. Is the Sicilian kiss your favorite shooter, or are you more of a tequila man?
Actually, I'll get you all the mint frappes you want with the extra umbrella and the straw in it. I'm more of a Scotch guy. I'm meat and potatoes, Kelly, man. You're a fancier guy. I mean, just look at your wardrobe. I love you. But we're going to have a good time this weekend. We'll have a lot of fun, and we'll have a good meal and a few laughs.
I love it. I love it. Going to see Sting in the Caesars Coliseum on Saturday night. Should be a great night in Las Vegas this weekend. The pools may be closed, but things are hot and happening here at Game Changers. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Reminding you to go to GameChangerz.ca. Follow our social media platforms. Watching us tweet out. We're going to have a lot more stuff. We're going to be launching our TikTok platform here. We've just hired a new social media director, and she is amazing. You're going to start seeing some very cool stuff on a regular basis for us. Gentlemen, it's always a pleasure to commiserate and to handicap and to celebrate with you the special birthday week celebration, week 11 NCAA college football show. I'm Kelly Kellner on behalf of Joe D'Amico and New York Pele. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.